start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak, understanding that my knees go weak. What's happening to me in the dark? Can you tell me what it means?
If nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, thank you, D. I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you already know, I do have to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, so be patient with your process. Also, y'all already know, my voice too raspy to be whispering, all right? So this about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume. So before we get started, as always, I want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribes, gives, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. I appreciate you, all right? Because I don't always get the pause in the middle of my message to relay that. So, Grand Rising, Happy New Year. We about to jump right into it, all right? See, chosen ones. See, I seen somebody say spring, as far as the New Year's is spring. See, we talked about this previously. I'm just going to take a second to address it, right? See, we all know that typically the New Year starts in April. That's the new leaves, the new fruit, the new harvest that comes through. But I told you a message a few days ago, right? That God said that, again, you got to think of divine alignment. Our time is not the same as God time, correct? See, this was something different. This year, actually, on December 31st, when it hit the midnight hour, see, divine clock usually goes to the right. Earth timing went to the left. But right now, again, it was all aligned, divinely aligned. All the times added up. So this year, actually, it was 12/31 was as far as the new year. But we're going to get into it, right? So, chosen ones, let's talk, right? First and foremost, those individuals from your past. Matter of fact, let me start off by asking you a question. How many of you been cheated on? And I'm going to take a moment just to see your reaction. How many of you was beaten on? How many of you was lied to? How many of you, okay, I see a few me's. See, this is why I got to relate to you, right? Chosen ones, it never happened. It never happened. Moving forward, we focus on the future. We're not going to be stuck in the past tense. So little Ray, who was playing games, little James, who was lying and beating on you, do not get caught up in that cycle, because you are the individual that keeps replaying that message to you. So you start to believe that you're a victim, and that's what you're going to be expecting to come through. See, nah, you ain't never been cheated on. See, since yesterday or 2 days ago, as far as December 31st, you mean to tell me somebody was creeping on you that quickly? If so, let their asses go. Somebody was beating on you since December 31st, let their ass go. This is a new year. This is a new you. See, we used to people saying that, but we don't typically see no proof. They don't put no actions behind the things that they claim. And they talking about they going to be exercising more. They going to be doing this. But people tend to say certain things that they want to do, but they not doing it for them. Now, hear me out. See, how many times did you sit there and start that, oh, well, new body, new me. You about to start exercising to have that person feel a certain type of way about letting you go and how they ain't step up, so on and so forth, right? See, chosen ones, you was making certain changes based upon the circumstances that you was in. You called yourself talking about you finally wanted to be healthy, mold your body, and was wondering why you wasn't keeping up on it. See, you were doing it to get a reaction, and when they ain't give you that reaction, when they ain't come back running back to you, you felt like it was no need to keep doing the things that you was doing, but those things was to benefit you. See, chosen ones, you was living for somebody else. See, some of you are all focused on getting money, because the people that you was with, they sat there and chose other people based upon what they could provide them. People that seen you when you was driving a hoopty, when you was living in a trap, when you ain't had certain clothes, so on and so forth, right? You felt like you was a mess. See, chosen ones, you keep focused on. And I have to say this because a lot of the times you try to prove other people wrong instead of proving God right. See, you don't even know why things was happening at that time of your life. But you keep feeling like these people are your assignments. You keep living based upon other people's perspectives. You keep living based upon what other people are expecting, but you ain't never lived for you. There's some of you right now talking about you can't wait to find your partner. Or when you align with your divine partner, you're going to be happier. You're going to take those trips. You're going to get compliments. You're going to have somebody to pay for this, so on and so forth, when you had the opportunity to do it for you too. You so focused on finding somebody else to save you when, one, that's not fair to the individual that God's divinely aligning with you, because they put in work just like you in order to get to you. So now when they align with you, they got to give you, forced to give compliments instead of something that they would naturally be doing. See, this is something where you start being dependent. You feel like, oh, there's somebody that's going to come in with a lot of money that can save you from your situation. When no, you're actually going to attract the type of person based upon where you at. So if you can provide for you, your person can provide for them too. So therefore, when y'all combine, y'all are constantly reciprocating. You understand me? See, a lot of the times, chosen ones, again, you are looking for somebody to come in and save you. You looking for somebody to come in and give you motivation. You looking for certain individuals, again, to provide certain areas that you missing instead of filling it up. So therefore, again, when they fill your cup, that shit ain't going everywhere. It ain't spilling. It's there. You understand me? You pour into them, they full. They pour into you, you full. Both of y'all getting poured into, so it's an overflow of blessings, correct? Now, hear me out, chosen ones. Hear me out. See, I want you to realize this. Your inner child was here before anybody else came in. So you living for yourself. You talk. There's some of you had that quote say how some of you are still alive based upon the fact that you was raising a child, that you wasn't living for you. You just didn't want to take yourself out because you knew nobody else was going to step up and take care of them like you. See, some of y'all was depressed. Some of y'all was stressed. And again, you was going based upon the circumstances and the people that you was connected with. Half the time, your blessings was only getting paused and taken away based upon the fact that you was begging certain demons around you to stay. Certain people that God told you that it was over. That was just a temporary placement. That wasn't somebody that you was going to be with. That's not somebody that you was supposed to build with. That's not somebody that you was supposed to have children with, so on and so forth. But you was living for everybody else. You was boosting that person up. You was filling their holes that they was missing. And again, half the time you was picking from you in order to instill that in them. And then these individuals wasn't really ready to heal. So therefore, again, you sat there and patched them up and they start picking at their scabs and now they internally bleeding again. Some of these individuals are cool with the victim mentality, but you're not about to do that. Again, I want you to start thinking about yourself, chosen one, because you came here first, way before your kids, way before that past person who put certain things towards you. You understand, did certain things to you, so on and so forth. So you looking for your next partner when you ain't had no alone time with yourself. That's almost like you having a kid that you about to give birth to, but you ain't even raised that first child that you had. You understand me? That's almost like, again, you see how certain parents, where they ain't step up and play a position to their children, but they got enough nerve to have more, and now they talking about this second child they gonna do right by, when they still got that first child that they can step up and play a position to, that first child that they can actually change the perspective and how they viewing you. See, that first child that you can actually help heal certain things that they hurting from based upon the things that you did or the people that you was connected with. You understand me? So I want you to realize this, chosen ones. You have to think about yourself, the internal child, your inner child. You wouldn't talk or let nobody talk to a child like that in front of you. If you would, you crazy. And you, in a way, deserve the karma and consequences that's coming to you. You putting yourself down. Would you talk to a child and call them ugly? Would you talk to a child and call them fat? Would you talk to the child and tell them that they could never become nothing? No, so why are you doing it to you? The inner child of you needs that love and affection. You supposed to step up like other people didn't. You supposed to step up and defend yourself, chosen ones. So watch how you talk to you, because everybody who comes to me know I don't play that. You ain't about to talk crazy to your inner child in front of me. You're not about to downplay yourself in front of me. We gonna cut that shit out. You understand me? See, chosen ones, I want you to realize something again. You have to have time with that inner child. You got to build those experiences that you never had. So if your mother never was there, are you there for you? Are you taking your inner child certain places, or you locking them in that room? See, your family member never may have taken you certain places, vacations, but are you doing it for you? Are you stepping outside of your shell? Or are you staying in that restriction that other people placed for you? That's almost like a bird in a cage. Yeah, it got food. Yeah, it got water. Yeah, it may got little toys, but it's not able to fly. It's not able to see certain things. It's supposed to be going from area to area, flapping its wings, but it's restricted. And that's some of you, that's what you've been doing. You've been complacent because that person is feeding you lies. That person has little tricks, has little gifts, has little things that's going to entertain you in a sense. You've been staying there the whole time you're supposed to be going. You understand me? So God has finally opened that door. You finally get to choose where you're going to. You get to finally explore, but there's parts of you that then turn into the same parent that you said that you will never be. You were so focused on what you wouldn't do that you didn't start doing certain things. You were so focused on, oh, now you got to watch how you talk, right? And hear me out. See, chosen ones, you talking about, oh, I'll never abandon my children. You are focusing on the negative then. That's what you're ruling in. So instead of saying what you'll never do, you say the things that you're doing. I'm going to always be here for my children. Instead of saying that, oh, well, I'll never be cheated on again. Why not say I'm ready to receive the type of love that's going to be reciprocating the type of energy that I'm giving? See, you got to be cautious of what you speak. Because I told you, almost like your words is like how Alexa, when you say I am or whatever you say, that activates certain energy around you. And that's what you pull in. So why would you keep activating negative things? Why would you keep, again, dealing with people who had an opportunity but chose not to change? You did, chosen ones. I have to keep saying that. You learn, the difference is you learned your lessons and you applied that knowledge. You no longer want to be complacent. You no longer want to be stressed. Now you realize that your peace is really the profit. You starting to realize that, again, your purpose, that is where you're supposed to be. See, we're going to talk about it. Chosen ones. I want you to, I got to keep looking because I'm like, my eyes look a little crazy when I try to read the comments. That shit look like it's clapping a little bit. You hear me? But chosen ones, there's some of you right now that's so focused on finances. There's some of you right now that's just so focused on, again, materialistic things. You are a divine individual that came to earth on an assignment. This is not our territory. Well, in a sense it is, because this is a part of God's kingdom. You know that Bible scripture where they say, in my Father's house there is many rooms or many mansions. See, I told you this before, chosen ones. Earth is just a room in God's whole kingdom, and it's the littlest room at that. You understand me? This is the area where God told the devil, okay, you want to go do what you do? I'm going to give you some time to get your thoughts together. I'm going to give you some time to make certain moves. But after a while, you got to find another place to move into. You understand me? So almost like how your grandmother may have did when our uncle was stealing shit, or when our auntie was on certain substances and they was like, listen, you going crazy. You running amok. So yeah, I'm going to give you a place to stay for a little bit of time, but then you're going to have to get your ass out. See, that's the same thing that God did. God said, okay, take who you want. Get them to recruit who you want. Y'all go ahead. You got that small portion, a little room. That was earth in a sense. God was like, when you go there, there's already grass green. There's already animals there. So when you go there, do not disrupt as far as the peace that we have, right? So what did the devil do? The devil sat there, and again, he got his gifts strict. So he didn't have the ability to make certain moves. So he had to rob, steal, kill. He started killing animals. You understand me? Start cutting down certain trees, certain things that could actually help you. But he chose to take those things. You understand me? So you had to realize, chosen ones, that you're divine individual that God assigned to come back, and you were born into certain families that had cycles. Why? Because you're the individual that they was praying for and God divinely aligned. So before your mother gave birth to you, she was praying for certain love to come through. She was praying for certain people who was going to stick by you. Somebody that was going to have her feel inspired. And God had you come through her, and you was the person that was supposed to provide that love. You were the person that was speaking and boosting them up. But they chose not to accept it. They neglected it. There's karma and consequences that come with it. That's almost like God said, in my absence, I'm going to give you as far as access to take care of my child. But if you do foul by them, best believe God's going to come through and he going to knock them all the way out. So think about the parents who was abandoning you. Right now, they not doing no better. They living miserable. Half of them don't got no place to stay. Now they going to try to come back to their kids to try to get that. See, when they had an opportunity to raise you, they chose not to, right? They didn't. See, again, these tests was not for you, chosen ones. These tests was for them. You already got everything you need. All your tools is within. All you got to know is how to use your gifts. That's the words that you speak and the mindset that you in. But the devil keeps trying to play certain mind tricks. The devil keeps trying to have you speak certain negative. See, I told you that every race has had certain experience. Now, it was the melanated individual season 2, right? To how they talk about slavery and all of that. But other people went through certain forms of slavery too. You understand me? As far as the Irish, as far as the Asian, as far as certain Jewish, so on and so forth. But you know how they kept that spell going on melanated individuals? Because what you speak is what you seek, and that's what you started to see. See, chosen ones, we are reunited, but let me just say a few things, right? Have you noticed that for melanated individuals, they always have you speak certain things against you, make you feel like all the police is out to get you, so that's what you start to manifest towards you. You start being on edge, so now your behavior starts to interact, and now you got certain karma that comes in. You got to know that you well protected. Speak that. See, confidence. You got to know who you are. You got to speak life into you. So that's where you can see. See, that's what takes you very far. You got to realize that's our gifts, chosen ones. You hear me? Like, you have to realize that. Now, again, this ain't about all the race, because I tell y'all, we all connected. You got to look past that skin shit, right? But I have to tell you this, that melanated individuals, get out that victim mentality. You not no victim. You know that you done built things. We already know that a lot of the races came from us, so that means we well connected. That means that they a version of us, correct? All right, cool. See, this is your season to get back on your shit and know that certain blessings is coming towards you. This is for you to know that everybody's not against you. You have certain allies that don't look like you. You heard me? But you feel like everybody is out to get you against you. You have certain allies that don't look like you. You heard me? Gonna do rebuild the system. I told you that before. As far as certain police, we know that certain people gonna do rebuild the system. I told you that before. As far as certain police, we know that certain people is crooked, correct? Okay, cool. So why don't you encourage your children to be police instead? Okay, we know that certain judicial systems went against us. Why not encourage your daughter or your son to become judges then? You got to knock out the negative with the positive. When you raise your vibrations in that light, there's nowhere that the dark can run to. It's almost like that small patch in the Lion King. A small area. That's it. But once that pride goes there and wipes that out, in a sense, you raise your vibrations. Think of a light in your room. If you got that light at the full capacity, there's no darkness around you. And half of you feel like you're a victim because you see darkness around you, not even realizing that it's because you're the light. Some of you always see certain problems and it's because you're the solution. You understand me? So, chosen ones, you're going to have to realize that you are like a magnet. Whatever you pay attention to, that's what you draw towards you. If you look at the negative, then that can connect in a sense. But if the negative's over here looking at you, talking reckless or doubting you, you have the ability to, how they say, turn the other cheek, and that shit's not going to connect with you. If somebody says disrespectful things under your post, block them and leave it alone. There's some of you that take certain things personal, and that's that ego, and ego is evil, so cut that shit out. You heard me? There's some of you, again, certain past partners, you still feel like you were assigned to them. God had you cross paths with them temporarily, just to show them what type of things could come in had they did the right thing. There's some of you right now, and I've been having to say this a lot for the past few days. Do not renew that lease with that negative being. This is almost, excuse me, this is almost like, imagine you being in a house with a partner. Now, some of you all was. That person don't cook, they don't clean, they don't pay no bills, they cause drama, you don't feel positive around them, you drain, so on and so forth, right? Now, you done signed the lease, so that's that commitment in a sense, right? You done sat there and signed the lease, and you or friendship, family dynamic, whatever title that you put in it, right? You signed up for it, correct? See, I'm telling you right now, it's the end of the leases. And God's telling you not to renew them. Why would you sit there and renew a lease with somebody just because they need you? See, some of these partners was using energy from you. You was boosting them up, paying for certain stuff, speaking life into them, and then they went to go build with somebody else. Soon as they have issues or need a recharge, they come and plug into you, then go back to what they was doing and act like they never knew you. See, chosen ones, we not doing it. God said, why would you renew that lease just because that person don't have no place to sleep? When they was sleeping around town, now they don't got a place to go to now. Oh, nah, don't renew that lease. You had the ability. You've been taking care of your foundation. You've been handling certain things. So why would you connect with somebody that's been holding you back when you can do it all yourself in a sense? See, some of you are looking for somebody to save you. The only person that you have to go to is God, and God's going to guide you. Not that person that your partner, where you feel like, it's again, half the time it's trauma bonding that you had with this person. You understand me? When you met them based upon where you was at. So if you was battling from certain depression, if you sat there and was battling with certain insecurities, if you truly had been cheated on and you looked at this next person to be able to save certain things, you was looking for something. So you met them based upon where you was at. And some of you felt like those similarities meant that that person and you was supposed to stay connected. I always tell you, some of you meet your karmic before you meet your divine partner. You understand me? So what does that mean? They are the reflection of the negative, the things that you needed to change. That's why you started to see certain things with that partner that you was able to change about yourself. Oh, they always got an attitude. They always pessimistic. They don't have their priorities in order. These individuals don't like to listen. You started to see certain things about yourself. That's why it's in a reflection. How they say the eyes or the mirror of the soul, so on and so forth. There's certain people that you looked at and you was looking at yourself and you started to see certain blemishes in a sense. You started to see certain flaws that you needed to switch. See, when you look at that person, if they are showing and displaying negative, then you need to look back in yourself and see why you attracted it. You understand me? So if it doesn't have to be you attracting cheaters because you a cheater. Some of you are attracting cheaters because you didn't have cheaters and you feel like everybody that you're going to connect to, well, that's a fear of you. So since you're fearful of it, that's what you get. See, you need to go into an optimistic, knowing that you learned your lessons. And when God shows certain red flags, you're not taking that as a sign that you need to go and help them. Nah. It's no longer happening. They're no longer your assignment. You're not about to renew that lease with them. This is your new cycle. You're not going to go back to that toxicity. So again, some of you want to know if that person's your divine boo. I can help you real simple. Did they cheat on you? They did. That's not your divine person. Did they beat on you? Oh, they did. See, I don't want to hear no, oh, well, you did it too. Then that damn sure ain't your person, because that person would have brought out a different side of you. You understand me? There's some of you that would cuss out your partner or disrespect, and then when you come across a true divine feminine, the masculine, you don't even talk like that. You don't even get triggered like that. You at peace when you with that person. So that's not your divine boo. There's some of you, did they cheat on you? I asked you that, right? And some of you like, oh, well, you cheated on them too. That's more reasons on why that's not your divine boo, because you wouldn't even think to do certain moves if that was your person that you were supposed to be drawn to. If they bringing out negativity and you feel like you got to match that negative energy, then that's not your person. That person's going to bring out the best of you. You understand me? So if you feel at peace with that person, if everybody that you look at, you just see similarities to your person, you see they face in every person that you align with, that's different. You understand me? You're not going to be negative. I'm trying to tell you, yeah, I talk loud, but to my partner, I'm a softie. You hear me? Real lovey-dovey. I'm not going to be, if I feel like I got to be on guard, then that's God telling me that you not We not supposed to be aligned. If I gotta have my sword up and drawn at each time that I'm around you, or I gotta look over your shoulder to see what you're doing, then I'm not for you. You understand me? There's some of you that are so quick to forgive and forget. It's okay to forgive, but you're supposed to move on from that person. That's supposed to be a ending. You talking about God says you're supposed to forgive and forget. God wouldn't have showed you negative things about that person if you were supposed to stay with him. If he wanted you to get cheated on, he wouldn't have even showed you that that person was cheating intuitively or physically. You understand me? Okay, well, if they was your divine person, they wouldn't be beating you, taking certain things out on you. Why? Because you went through things just like them, but you ain't doing what they do. You understand me? You're not out here acting like angry man, angry girl, whatever the case may be. You still had your heart. You still was doing certain things out of love and being genuine. You understand me? So that's not your person. Some of you, again, you feel like it's God telling you that this is the person that you're supposed to stick with. And God wouldn't have showed you certain truths about them if that was the person that you were supposed to be with. Some of you feel like when God says trials and tribulations, that means that you're supposed to stay there in that commitment and you're supposed to face them. There's some of you talking about, oh, well, God doesn't believe in divorces. You never would have married that person had you listened to God guiding you and paid attention to the red flags and signs of synchronicities that he was showing you when you first aligned with that person. When you met them, they was a player. When you met them, they was entertaining all these other individuals. When you met them, they was sneaky. When you met them, they wasn't communicating with you. When you met them, they didn't want the same thing as you, but you felt in due time you could mold that person into it. Oh, well, they don't want to show love right now because they never had love before, so if I give them love, they're going to be loving. Do you know how many other people been in the same position that you in with that person that you are currently experiencing those things with? You're not the first victim in victim. You're not the first person that they done did these things to. You just the person that showed that no matter what they did against you, you was going to stay with them. You're the person that is okay with them stepping on you, allowing them to, okay, well, they'll learn. No, this is a lesson. Chosen ones, there's a difference between a blessing and a lesson. You understand me? Some of these individuals are temporary positions, that temporary job. You understand me? They needed help. God had you come on board. There's no benefits that come with it. There's no longevity that comes with it. At any point in time, the assignment's going to be done and you're not going to get that call back and you're going to have to find another place or another job. There's some of you that is trying to hold out on that pimp position, which is that person that you with. You extending it, but again, there's no longevity that's going to come with it. At any point in time, it's an ending that's going to arrive. You heard me? When you could have, again, found yourself and actually been applying it to other jobs that you're hired. Welcome to the team instantly. Not, oh, well, we'll see how things go. You got to pay attention to the words that people are saying to you too, chosen ones, because there's some of you that got caught up in that illusion. You sat there and heard them say, oh, well, maybe I want to get married one day. So in your head, they're saying that y'all are going to get married one day. They have no for sure. If they truly were for you when they first meet you, they know that that's where they want to go to. You have these, well, we'll see how it goes as people. Where are we going to? Because let me know now when I get out the car if that's the place I ain't trying to be headed to. You got to ask them. There's some of you that tell people automatically the things that you want, the things that you expect, when really you should sit back and pay attention and watch those people's movements. See, if people know that they getting watched, they act differently, right? If they'll sit there and try to be everything you need, think about certain jobs that your ass then went to. And you sat there and was talking the best of the best, right? You was out there telling what you would do, and if they said if this was to happen, how would you handle it? And you was coming up with your best phrases, your best stages, knowing damn well that you was only in that position for the profit. That, yeah, you acting like you love de-escalating irate customers when really that shit was toxic. That shit gave you a headache. There's half the time your ass wanted to hang up the phone, but you out here trying to put on. That's the same as them, chosen ones. They gonna hear what you want, because you out so quick to tell them, oh, I want this, I want that. Nah, lay back. Because if that's your true divine partner, they already going to be displaying that. That's how you trick the devil, chosen ones. The devil doesn't have intuition. The devil doesn't have discernment. The devil can't telepathically speak. I told you that God is like the walkie-talkie in a sense that you gotta be on that same frequency in order for you to hear what they saying, correct? So you out here, again, trying to communicate with people that's not on your channel in a sense. They don't have the same energy as you. They not on the same tune as you. So therefore, it's a disconnect in communication. See, when you truly align with your divine partner, again, when you truly divinely align with God, that's like turning on that walkie-talkie on this channel when you can hear everything that they say. Over. Copy that. 10-4. But notice when you on a different frequency, say they on 4 and you on 3, how there's only certain words that you can sporadically hear, but you don't know the whole conversation. You don't know the context behind it. That's how the devil is. The devil hears you saying certain things out loud, talking about what you want, right? Talking about love. He don't know if love's coming or love's going unless you tell him, right? So the devil hears love because that's that frequency. He hurry up and tuned in and try to hear certain stuff, right? He heard love, so he started attacking everybody around you who loved you. Anybody who wants to love the divine person, he was trying to have them act chaotic or combative towards you. See, I wanted you to watch everybody that was impacted, because everybody that allowed the devil to sit there and again finesse them, had the devil say certain things or trick them out their blessings, they wasn't vibrating high. They was in a dark energy, because when you are at a high frequency, none of that negative shit can touch you. It's almost like the vampire trying to walk in the sunshine. It's going to get burnt quickly. That shit's going to disintegrate. That shit's going to break down, right? See, that's why you got to keep up your energy, chosen ones. You had to realize that. Keep certain things to yourself. When you meet certain people, it's a difference, okay? You don't tell them everything. You watch and pay attention. Oh, they ain't reaching out to you? Is that your divine partner? Or if they don't speak to you every day, are they communicating what they doing with you? It takes a quick text just to relay certain shit. Hey, babe, I'm sorry. I'm at work right now. I'm just checking in, so on and so forth. Oh, that's that communication. That not because you asked or required or demanded. It's because that's the energy that they're handing. That's who they are. Like, oh, nah, I would want that, so this how I'm going to carry that. You don't got to tell them. But there's some of you that try to dress up these karmic individuals like your divine boo. You try to dress them up to play to the character in a sense. And then when they break character, you acting so shocked about it. Oh my goodness. If you knew from the beginning that they wasn't paying attention, that they was entertaining other feminines or masculines while they was entertaining you. That's that, oh, they gonna date around and entertain multiple individuals. Why would you entertain them, chosen ones? Because if you see, now hear me out. If you see somebody, and think about how certain poly people say, oh, well, I like this person because they show love. This person because they got this. Or they like them for different reasons. So they don't feel like one person has all of those things, right? That's why. So imagine you, again, finding your divine partner that got all those checks on your list. Everything that you ask God for, everything that you are, that actually exists. A person that's going to love you, you ain't got to teach them what love is. Even if they never experienced love as a child, they became it. They are it. You understand me? That person that you ain't got to teach, that they ain't got to entertain all these individuals. When they meet you, they're going to be fully focused and dedicated on you. They're going to be interested in getting to know you. But they also, you don't have to tell them everything that they want or what you need, so on and so forth, because they're going to be busy being it. That's your confirmation. How they act is your confirmation, chosen ones. There's some of you that's trying to mold it. Well, it don't look like it, but we can probably, and you call yourself being nice for God, like, oh, well, God sent somebody in and they are interested. So even though you don't feel that spark, you like, well, they interested in that. This seems like a good person, so I guess we'll see. No, you get put on that same cycle as those other people were. So that partner that crossed paths with you and knew you was a great individual, but they also knew that they didn't want to be with you, but they kept you around while they entertained other people. You are now at that spot in the cycle that these other individuals was. So you were so quick to say how it was bad how they did you, entertaining other people over you. They was stuck on their past person when they met you. Now you are now in this, right? Now you're in that same position. So how you going to carry it? Now you entertaining multiple people. But when that person that you used to be in love with was entertaining other people, you ain't like that. Right now you talking about, oh, you going to stop sleeping with your little fling when your true divine partner comes in. But you ain't like when so-and-so was sleeping with multiple people while they cross paths with you. Huh? How that work? You got to be what you want to receive, chosen ones. You heard me? So it's not happening. You're not going to keep trying to dress up these karmics, demons, give them angel wings, and now you acting like they're an angel. That's not, I don't care how many tattoos that they have of crosses and all of that. No. You understand? And I told y'all about that. If your cousin got killed with a gun, you ain't gonna have no gun chain on your neck to represent them, right? So some of y'all gotta watch. Just because they have the cross, it don't mean that they divine and that they supporting the God or the Lord. That means some of them are the people that was out there crucifying individuals. You understand me? So you better watch it. You better watch it. You heard me? I'm trying to tell you, like, don't listen, be cautious, pay attention, watch these people. They're gonna break character. If that person cheated on you, they'll do it again. They just gonna get better at it. Some of you then are meeting karmics again and again because you're not paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that's God showing. You ain't heal you first. You are the problem. I'm gonna say that, and y'all might be salty, but you're the problem because you are what you attract. So if you're willing to accept the bare minimum, then that's what you're going to receive, and your ass can't be mad. You done told that partner how money don't mean nothing to you, how they don't got to do nice things for you. Oh, you accept the bare minimum, and that's what they give to you. And then the other individual that actually got boundaries, that actually got certain things that they requirement, they're going to give that to them. And now you sitting there with your feelings hurt because you was with them through the dirt and the mud, and they ain't never boost you up. They ain't never buy you no stuff. They ain't never do nothing positive for you. They ain't never show love towards you. They ain't never post you. None of that. And you upset because they doing it to the other person, but the other person has boundaries. You understand me? So you are the issue. Why are you allowing that to happen? If they cheated on you, they don't want to be with you. If they running from you, they don't want to be caught. If they not communicating with you, then they don't want to talk to you. You shouldn't have to keep reaching out to them. Now, again, I'm somebody, if I'm interested in you, I know there's certain things like, okay, well, I know so-and-so sleep from their shift. I'm going to have them wake up to grand rising message. I was thinking about you. I don't care about double texting when it's somebody that's reciprocating that same energy too. If I'm busy, you double texting me. When I get back to you, boom. You understand? It's different. But that person that you got begged to communicate with you, that person that keeps running from you, that person that didn't already cheated on you, now you can't even go out and do the things that you called and drawn to do because you got to keep looking over this person's shoulder, looking over their phone, looking to see who they communicating with, and you needed to leave their ass alone. I always give this example. I'm not in the kitchen cutting up shit with OJ. I don't care how his ass got acquitted. I don't care how people talking about he ain't do it. I'm not in there with his ass. You understand me? No. I'm not going to hear Jason talking about he don't cut people no more. I ain't going to have it. I ain't going to let his ass behind me. You understand me? So think about that too. You keep looking over that person's shoulder. You not being able to do the things that you supposed to be called and drawn to do because you got to look over them to make sure that they making certain moves. No. They not your child. They not your problem. And that's the problem. Half of you, again, are attracting individuals that you playing a parental figure to. You had to raise you had to raise your vibrations, and now you got to raise the person that you're supposed to be with. And you wondering why you're so exhausted and tired and that you can't get certain things accomplished. Because you got to keep pausing. God's sitting there telling you like, hey, yo, all right, well, let's do this. Now you keep pausing because you see so-and-so's running around. Think about how your children, when you try to get certain work done. And you like, all right, well, you try to fix something. And they keep jumping over this, unplugging the cord, doing this, jumping around. You're not going to be able to focus. You're not going to be able to do what you're supposed to do because you got to keep pausing and getting this person and correcting them or having them move. See, some of y'all didn't attract certain people that's trying to use you as a parental figure too. This is something that I've been saying, chosen ones. You're not here to raise nobody else's child. It's a difference between you being motherly, which is loving, genuine, affectionate. You understand? You could be motherly towards them, but you're not their mother. Just like they could be fatherly towards you, protect you, want to provide for you. You feel at peace with this individual. You don't feel like you got to be at guard to do certain things. He could have fatherly roles, but that's for the child that you're supposed to bring in. He not supposed to raise you. Them daddy ass issues that you got, he is not supposed to work all the time to provide for you. What you got then? What you provided him? Because if you're not providing peace, how you expecting him to provide that profit? If you not, it's an exchange of things, chosen ones. You're not going to sit there and say, oh, you earned it. I deserve this. I deserve that. But what is your ass giving? You talking about you want somebody to financially pay certain things for you. Have you bought anything for you yet? Or are you waiting for somebody else to do it? Oh, you waiting for somebody else to pay your bills? Buy your car? Get your nails done? Get your hair done? It's a difference when they see you doing it for you and they feel like they getting something from you and they reciprocating that energy back to you. See, there's certain masculines that want to pay certain things for their feminines. They don't want to feel forced to. That's something that they'll naturally do. Think about when you clean and chosen one, when you just in a good mood, like, man, I'm feeling good. Matter of fact, let me start washing dishes. Let me start sweeping and vacuuming. When nobody asks you and you in a good mood, that's what you want to do, right? You like, man, let me just get to it. But as soon as so-and-so comes in talking about, yeah, that's what I thought, or yeah, you need to clean this, you don't want to do this shit no more. Like, man, fuck that. I'm not cleaning. Clean it yourself then. Do it yourself then. The same thing pertaining to your divine person. We don't mind, and I'm going to speak for myself. For my masculine, oh, baby, I'm going to cook for you. Oh, you need your feet reps. I don't like feet, but if I really like you, baby, that's what I'm going to do. I massage, clean, I'm cool with that, but that's not my purpose to do it. I don't wake up every day talking about, oh, I want to clean some shit. Nah. If you see certain things need to get clean, pick that shit up too. But chosen ones, when you feel like somebody is fulfilling you, you're going to do certain things. But there's some of you that's doing certain things because you want this person to experience certain things that they never had, and they leave you in lag. They leave you all flustered. They leave your battery all drained. You understand me? It's a difference when your energy feels reciprocated. You have enough energy to do so. Again, you're not going to have to do it all if you got the true divine partner with you. I don't care how masculine he is. He going to ask it or clean certain shit up too. He going to see that his child needs his diaper changed. He's going to change it instead of coming to you. He not going to act so confused when it comes to cleaning up certain shit because he done seen you do it time and time again. Your true divine partner's not going to see you cook all this food and still balance the kid on your hip. Now, you not eating your food and got cold while they digging it. No, that's not going to happen. That's not. Y'all been rewarding bad behavior. That masculine, your child's father or child's mother haven't even stepped up and played a good position, popped in and out when it's convenient for them, and you still rewarding them with certain pipe or the box. What type of shit? They not even around your kid. They not even doing what they supposed to do. They doing a bare minimum, and you rewarding them, and that's why they gonna keep doing the shit that they do. You don't give people an option to play certain positions for. No, this is what it is. Either you gonna play, no, because chosen ones. That's the problem. You wondering why you got karma. You talking about nah. You want to be all so macho, right? Oh, you can do it yourself, right? Okay, cool. Oh, you ain't gonna file child support on that person because they say only a miserable baby mother or baby father would do it. But meanwhile, you struggling. Meanwhile, you scraping up certain things to make sure your kids have certain abundance come in. Meanwhile, everything falls on you. Meanwhile, you don't even got a lot of time with your kids because you providing for you and them. Meanwhile, that father or mother going out clubbing, going city to city, buying new clothes, jumping into relationships, being around other feminines and masculines that have children but ain't playing a position for theirs. Meanwhile, they couldn't even tell you what your child's favorite food is. They see them once or twice a month or a year, so on and so forth. You rewarding them. Every time they come back, And because they finally want to step up, but there's no longevity that comes with it, because you know who they are, you've seen the patterns that they had, but they only come to you when they have a temporary moment of clarity and want to come back to you to recharge themselves. No. Meanwhile, you could have put their ass on child support because you've been fully supporting them, so that's forcing them, because when you gave them an opportunity to do right, they chose not to do so, correct? Thank you, babies. Right? You gave them how many years? How many months? Some of your child is damn near grown and they ain't helped you at all. And you talking about, oh, well, I know what I'll do. Your child could have more things to be experienced in, because that person would have been responsible for paying certain bread too. Oh, they want to duck off and not work? Certain states, guess what? Your ass getting locked up. In order to get out, you got to pay everything that you owe for your child. I bet you they ass come up with that bread then, huh? Excuse me. I bet you they ass come up with that. They little girlfriend, boyfriend, cousin, mother, father, whatever. I bet you they got that bread now when they ass is locked down. Clink, clink. Huh? Oh, now you talking about you miss your kid. Tax time, all of a sudden, that's when they want to come in. They want to claim them. All of a sudden, they know that you got certain finances coming in, or they could try to persuade you to let somebody else take the... Nope. I'm not playing with you. Put their ass on paper. And it's not about you being miserable. Fuck them. Let them. That's how the devil try to finesse you. Try to make you feel bad by doing what's best for you, like God told you to do. God been telling your ass to go ahead file. And no, because they going to think that I'm just doing that because they got a new partner. Huh? That person don't have nothing to do with you. And either way, right is right, wrong is wrong. See, if they truly wanted to play a position for their children, see, there's some of them that's talking about when you say you're going to file child support on them, oh, they talking about they going to get custody. Houseway. They don't even see your child. They barely even know their middle name. They barely even know their birthday. If they do, that's a damn shame, because they ain't never gave no gift to you. Y'all was the same individuals writing under the tree on the gift talking about from daddy, and they don't even know who daddy's ass is. You understand me? You talking about, oh, your dad gave you this. That's not true. And you know damn well that he didn't. That came from you. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. How does that work? How does that work? So you're going to see them living their best life while you struggling, you tired, you exhausted, you limited, you using your resources. Nah, God said fire on their ass. What's the worst that they gonna do? Be able to see their child? That's something that you've been encouraging them to make that move. What's the worst that they gonna say? Oh, they got visitations, or can get them on a weekend, or get them on a birthdays, or get them on certain holiday. Thank you. That's what they supposed to do, chosen ones. So if you, that's going to show your bitterness, unless they did something to violate your child, and God's not going to allow them around them. You understand me? Best believe that. I don't care how much they try to act like you doing what you doing to get back at them. The difference is they going to try to act like they happy because they with their next victim in a sense. The difference is when you divinely align with your true partner, that's going to be love behind it. Your true divine partner is going to play that father position or mother type of position. Your true divine partner, you ain't going to have to choose between being around them, chilling with them, or being able to find babysitters for your kids. Nah, that's why you be patient. Divinely wait for the person that you're supposed to talk to. Divinely align with the person who's a reflection of you. Because if they're a reflection of you, that means that they're going to work well with your children too. So therefore, you ain't got to sit there and compromise as far as certain time. Nah, we all going to do this as a group. Oh, we going to games, baby. The whole squad coming too. Oh, birthdays coming up. My divine partner, he going to know my baby's birthdays too. He going to know their name. He going to have a bond with them. You understand me? His family's going to accept my children like they does. If they don't, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. There's some of you that think that your person that you had children with is supposed to play certain positions, but had you been patient and aligned with your true divine partner, you would have had it all. But since you didn't, now that's going to be the stepfather, the stepmother, but they still going to have good ethics about them. They still going to sit there and invest in your child. Then see, chosen ones. I don't play that. I'm trying to tell you. What? I would. No. When it comes to my babies, nope. Not everybody going to be. I don't even have family around them. I'm real specific. Your energy ain't right. Oh, nah. You ain't going to meet them then. You ain't going to rub off or taint their energy or... You understand? Nope. Not happening. But there's some of you that, again, the person that you had that child with, there was a time period that God told you before you even conceived that child that they wasn't for you. You wasn't supposed to be with them. They was cheating. They was deceiving. They was lying. All of this, right? But you denied it. You kept on holding on to them based upon the unhealed version of you, right? So what did you do? You had a child with this person, and guess what? They abandoned you, right? They left you. They not helping you. Or if they around just based upon the fact that they had that dynamic, but not because that's where their heart is. That's why they seem miserable. That's why they seem uninterested. That's why they don't show love and affection to their kids. That's why they don't say certain things or want to go certain things and do certain things with them. No. And I need your parents to stop feeling like just because something happened to you as a child, that it's going to happen to your child too. It's not. Stop manifesting that shit in. You could have been molested by your mother's husband or your uncle or your cousin, and your people didn't step up and protect you. They didn't believe you. They didn't get you away from that individual. Now you grown. How you carrying your inner child too? Because there's some of you that's still around these people that was stepping on you, sabotaging you, and violating you. But you think that you grown, that it's okay. I'm not parlaying with those people. I always tell you, I'm not playing. I done been there. God allowed me to experience it so I can help other people that's going through it. Or if you seeing it, be able to acknowledge it. No. You are not the same parent as your mother. You're going to see certain signs. You're going to feel energetically when that person that you with ain't right. So you're not going to have them around your child, especially at night. You got to be intuitive with you. But stop expecting the worst, because your child is not. They from you, not the individual that gave birth to you. You nothing like your mother. You nothing like your father. You understand me? So stop putting that fear on them, because that's limiting them. Let them know you can be anything that you want to be. What you... Oh, you do want to be a doctor? You want to be a gymnast? You want to be this? Allow them. They know who they are more than you knew who you were. Because when you younger chosen ones, you have to realize that you still tapped into your past life in a sense. Now, this may ruffle a few feathers, but I need to say it. That's why it's important for certain people who feel like they interested in the same sex, or masculines who feel like they're feminines, and feminines who feel like they masculines, how they say, as far as like trans, right? This is why it's important for you to wait till you're older to make that decision or put that title on you. Because as you're younger, you are still tapped into that past life version of you. So if you haven't noticed this, but this lifetime you could be a feminine, but in your last lifetime you could have been a masculine. So early on, we still tuned in, correct? So therefore, this feminine could be acting more like a tomboy, and this masculine could be in tune with his feminine side, but it's based upon who he was in his past life. He's going to have a balance. You understand me? But there's so many people that say they was born that way, and I understand it now. That's why it's important to wait. Because some of you are still in the same energy as your past life. That's how you still see yourself. Okay. Do what you do. Do what you do. But you are starting to see certain people who, again, they transformed into, I don't know if that's because it's a transformation. So they were feminines that turned into masculines, and then all of a sudden you see them going back to doing feminine things again, right? It's because they wasn't around people who brought out that side of them. Some of you feminines are in your masculine energy because, one, you're trying to mask what happened to you when you was young. You could have feel a certain type of way about masculines because you was violated. Some of you are in your masculine energy because you always had to protect you. You always had to defend for you. You always had to have your swords up based upon what people did towards you. So you haven't had somebody that made you feel soft, made you feel like your divine feminine energy. Because you have to be a balance. Masculines have to have feminine energy and masculine energy, because they have to be affectionate to their child, be able to show love to their spouse, be able to hug, be able to kiss, be able to do these things, right? But also be a protector, provider, leader, feminine energies too. You have to, again, be on mama mode. That's defense mode, mama bear mode, right? Protecting your youth. You also got to protect yourself, protect your mind, body, and soul too. But you also got to provide for you, provide for your children as well. You also got to be affectionate. So you have to be balanced out yourself, your divine feminine and masculine energy. So pay attention. But there's some of you that haven't experienced that based upon who you was connected to. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you, again, the hardest person. Since I was a baby, I've been a tomboy. Basketball, you understand me? Football. I like playing football in the mud, the dirt. I liked nature. I was always going hikes and stuff. I was out there climbing trees, swinging from all of that, right? I was in my divine masculine energy. I was a tomboy, but I'm a softie. Like, I'm trying to tell you, my masculine gets all of that. Why? Because I feel peace with him. If you truly in your divine masculine energy, I have no issue being submissive. But baby, you're not about to lead me and my squad to no man's land. You're not about to lead us when God's not even leading you in a sense. Oh, nah. That's when we gotta put our shit on like, oh, nah, I'm gonna put the boots on. It's a balance, and it's not about what you physically do either, because there's certain people, I love doing yard work. I like cutting down the bushes. I like trimming this, mowing grass and shit. And people will look at me like, yo, you ain't got no masculine that would do it. This is something that I like to do. This brings me peace. I like being out in nature. So if I get a divine partner, it's the fact that I don't have to do that. He'll be willing to do that. But if I want to do that, he embraces that. My divine masculine, I like throwing things on the grill. Half the time it's because I always had to, because my past masculines didn't do that. They ain't know that. You understand me? But I like putting stuff on the grip. Do I want to have to do it all the time? Nah, there's certain times that I want to chill. My divine masculine do that. I like my masculine to be hands-on, be able to build certain things. No, sir, you ain't got to know everything about the car, but as certain things go wrong, we checking in, we learning it together. Shit, YouTube to help me learn certain things, how to fix my own car too. And I done taught that to certain masculines I was with. You understand me? Like, this, that gift that keeps on going. But you got to meet people, chosen ones, that divinely align with you. You understand me? It's the fact that you don't have to, but you want to. That's the difference. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you, when I align with my divine masculine, y'all gonna know. See, I'm gonna make sure, how she shorty say, I'm gonna scope the scenery out energetically. I'm gonna know this is my masculine before we pop out. Then after that, baby, you gonna see him where I'm at. I'm not with that hiding. I'm a private person. There's a difference. There's people that's sneaky, and there's people that's a private person. You understand me? Sometimes we like to enjoy our peace. Sometimes we like to enjoy this experience. We don't need to let everybody know what we going through, that I met my divine partner, that I'm with them in order for that to be true. Nah. Some of you want to show shit off so fast and want to show how you buy a big house just to seem like you successful. Buy a foreign car when it's the same shit. It's a different name. It's the same thing. How they say a Honda is really this and this is really that. Y'all sitting there using titles. There's certain people that you laughing at this person buying their shoes from, what is it, a DH Gate. It's the same sneakers. They come from the same place as Nike. It's just a different name. You laughing at that person talking about they have knockoffs and you need to knock it off because you don't know nothing at all. That's the same shit. You just buy them more because it's coming from this person. What? That's like you, just like we know the pawn shop, right? They tax you, correct? They tax you. They don't give you your worth. The same for other people's too. Energetically and all of that. They taxing you for something that you can get elsewhere for cheaper. Now, what do I mean? I know it's the quality, not the quantity, so on and so forth, right? You out here holding on to this person, trying to get a little spray of love from them, a little acknowledge from them, a little text back from them. But you're tired, drained, have to give up everything, have to accommodate them. So they charging you more when you can go to this person and just be authentically you. They gonna reciprocate the same energy as you because they know your worth. They not out here trying to get over, correct? I'm just trying to say it. You gotta chill that out. You gotta really, you trying to persuade, no. Are you trying to persuade them that they your partner, or are you trying to persuade yourself? See, nah, if I gotta talk myself into it, I don't think I need to do that shit then. See, I'm somebody, when God tells me to move, I'm moving on that ludicrous tip. Like, nah. If God tells me to say something, I'm saying it instantly. See, you showing loyalty to God. That's how you going to have certain things come in. You showing God that you willing to listen, that you willing to be obedient, that you willing to make certain moves. See, some of y'all are not understanding certain things that's getting presented to you. See, God told you to move to this place. You moves, right? Then all of a sudden, God tells you to move again. So you start questioning yourself, like, why would God tell me to move here if he didn't have intentions on me staying? See, he wanted to see if you was going to do that. Why? Because next time that he asks you to go, it's actually going to have a big impact on your soul. It's going to have a big impact on certain blessings that come in. See, you taking a risk with that person. Okay, cool. See, you took the chance. You made this social. You expressed your love too. They didn't reciprocate that energy back to you. That don't mean that you stopped doing it. That means that was practice, baby. That was practice. You heard me? That was practice. How I've ever since that practice. That was practice. You should be excited because that means that you getting closer to your location. See, anytime somebody that I'm like, dang, this could be the person. Let me see, because they got similar qualities on things that God told me that my person was going to be. Then all of a sudden, it's like on that 10th one, damn, got to exit out. They ain't got everything on the list. That's how I know that's not my divine spouse. See, we ain't got to settle. We ain't got to say, oh, I'll take this over that. Nah, God said be real precise and specific on what you want, and that's what you're going to get. If it got 9 things on the list out of the 10, that ain't your person then. Oh, they got 2 things out of that's not your person then. I don't care how close they are to the person that you're supposed to be with. If you do not get that cosign from the divine, meaning that everything on that list that you told him that you wanted, if that's not what that person has inside, that's not Shabu. Stop settling. Stop settling. You hear me? Everything on your list. You're going to be attracted to them physically. They're going to be aligning with your same things that you want mentally. You ain't got to tell. Again, I'll give this example. You're not going to have to tell your person how to be. You're not going to have to tell shorty that when your friends come over that they shouldn't have and be showing ass cheeks. You're not going to have to tell your partner that just out of respect when your family comes over, put a shirt on. You understand me? It's not... People say it's not that big. It's respect, baby. You ain't got to show everybody our shit. You ain't got to no. This is like, I don't have to tell my partner how it's not cute to have our children or they children putting up the middle finger in certain pictures. Why the fuck would I have to explain that to you? You grown as shit. Why you think that shit's cute? I shouldn't have to explain to you why you shouldn't drop your kids off to everybody, and especially the same people that allow certain violations to happen to you. Your mother didn't even protect you when her boyfriend was molesting you, but you allowing her to watch your kids and get so surprised when the same shit happened to them. Cut that shit out. I'm not playing with you. Not playing. Cut it out. Cut it out. Protect your inner child. Be real smart with it, chosen ones. I'm trying to tell you, it's not that hard. It's you try to think deeper. God is not the God of confusion. So if you unsure, let that shit go. You understand me? Clear it out. But you not settling, and I ain't gonna let you. I tell you, everybody who comes to my coaching session know I'm gonna talk that shit. I don't care. I'm loving with it, but I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. You want me to tell you James is your man? He not. He cheating. I tell your ass. Oh, he creeping. Oh, he got these intentions. Oh, your mother was the one that had toxic. Some of y'all, yep, I be talking about your mother too. Nope, your mother is the reason why the cycle's connected to you. She passed that baton down to the partner that you was with, your friend that you was with, and you wondering why you keep experiencing the same shit. It was the head of the monster. That was them, and you still speaking to them. You still conversing with them. You still helping their ass out when they was hurting you when you was a kid. I'm not playing with y'all. You think I'm gonna lie to you? Nope. Y'all know I tell you about yourself too. Like, nah, you the one tripping right now. You taking out your past on your new person. Cut that shit out. I'm gonna tell you what's like. I'm not here to sugarcoat, because me sugarcoating shit is not helping you become the best version of yourself, and it's not helping you get your prosperity, your abundance. You gotta be divinely aligned like this. Everything gotta add up. Your mind, body, and soul. Your what you put your mind to. I'm not playing with y'all. Tell you how it is. What you want me to sugarcoat? Oh, yeah, he's cheating on you, but he's cheating on you because he really like, no, the fuck he don't. Nope. Oh, will you have a kid? You're not having a kid with. Will he marry you? No. He'll marry with you when everything else goes down and you the last option. But I also tell you if your partner's for you too, again, I'm gonna keep that real. Like, yeah, that's the person. Yeah, that's the person. Yeah, this is this. I'm going to relay what God told me to relay you. Because some of y'all running from certain messages. Some of the, again, I serve as a confirmation. That's why, because if you don't know you and you ain't paying attention to what God's been showing you, or you ain't been tapped into yourself in a sense, you're not going to know the messages for you until all of a sudden those things start happening. Now you calling me talking about, oh, you was right. I'm just saying. I serve as a confirmation. I want to help build you so you could be built and go help other individuals build too. I'm not here to have you dependent. Some people, again, you come to my coaching sessions, I tell you, there's some people want to book day to day to day. I'll be like, nah, send your money back. Boop. We're not doing that. I'm here to, I'll do this. We're going to stretch it out a little bit so that you can comprehend and work on that first area that God told you to focus on. Now you knock that out. Okay, come back to me. We're going to go to the next one. Because if not, I'm going to release that same energy and tell you like, nah, you still doing the same shit. We're going to be real. We serve as confirmations. The real and the people who try to have you. Thank you, baby. Look, this is the divine masculine. You see the planets aligned in the background? That's your mind, body, and soul. Like all your chakras align, right? But this is from my son's t-shirt line. I had it a site up, but we're going to do it again. But yeah, my baby be, you know what I'm saying? But chosen ones. For real. We going to get this together. You heard me? I'm not playing with you. Think about the list. Is that person, did they deceive you? Did that friend lie on you? Did they side-eye you? Did they say negative things towards you? If they did, don't let their asses come back. Did your mother put you down? Did she always try to act like she was complimented, but then put an insecurity and still cut their asses off? They can't go with you now. So either your ass going to be sitting outside or they going to find someplace else to reside. It's up to you. That's how certain people are willing to help this person, but said, I'm not helping you as long as you were with that abusive person that got you kicked out the last time. The people that were whooping your ass. No, guys, like, you're not allowing them to have a place to stay, and they the reason why you lost your last place. No, you're not. Cut their asses off. Did they lie to you? They not for you. Did they deceive you? See, some of y'all have people from your quote-unquote past. See, we're going to have to talk on how you can tell the difference. The people that God may had you cross paths temporarily, like just a introduction and then went on their way, they didn't cheat on you, you ain't had no title with them. It just was like you was focused on healing yourself, they was focused on healing themselves too, and y'all just lost communication. God will have the right person like that come back to you. It ain't that old partner that you had a title, they cheated on you, they deceived you, they lied to you, they sat there and no. That's the difference. Also, there's some of you that are not realizing that you're new when you hear in certain, because people do tarot card readings too, and I don't feel like it's negative. It's typically the individual behind certain shit you got watching. And that's for anybody. Because we see pastors, the popes, all that shit, they got a title, but they ain't right. You heard me? So don't get, hey, beautiful. So don't get that twisted, all right? But you have to realize that, chosen one. There's certain individuals, again, you see the title that they have and they really not living it. They have this title or you are persuaded to play a certain, no. Let their ass go. They cheated on you, they not for you. You have to realize, let me get back to this, tarot card readings, right? You could get a tarot card reading, they talking about, oh, somebody from your past and you're all going to have the happily ever after, so and so. So you thinking it's talking about Charles's ass, Jacob's ass, Chris's ass, Tiffany's ass, Brittany's ass. And you thinking it's the past person that put you through certain things that finally they going to get it together. No. It's a past life person, a person that's truly divinely aligned with you, that true person that you got it together. You understand that you crossed paths with, but you ain't do what you was supposed. That's who your divine person is. When they say past, you thinking about somebody that you actually already met. Nah, this is that past life. That's that soulmate. That's that when y'all first came down, God had y'all look at each other, study each other, and was like, you gonna go find them again. But you got to raise your vibration for them to even be able to call in. It's almost like that Batman sign. You got to have your energy so, excuse me. You got to have your energy so high, chosen ones, that they can see that light like, yo, that's my partner. You got to be authentically you so they know who you are too, because God said, again, if they ain't got everything on that list, that ain't your person. And some of y'all will miss out because you're not being yourself, when that's how they going to know who you are. It's a confirmation. It's a reflection. So if you out there acting all phony, all funky, all flunky, that ain't your they not going to be able to meet you. But there's some of you that the new people that you aligning with are your past people that they telling you not to go back with from your past life. God had you cross paths with them again to see if they was able to get it together, or if they had an opportunity that they apologize or repent. And a lot of them didn't. You met them and you thought it was a familiar spirit. So you like, oh, I know this gotta be my baby because I feel an instant connection. Nah, they familiar because that's the last person that whooped your ass in the past life. Last person that sat there and had you set up. The last person that sat there and beat you. Whatever the case may be, you thinking that y'all have because they seem familiar. What they familiar for? Who, baby, who are you? Are you from the karmic? Or are you the tribute? I'm just trying to wonder. You understand me? You talking about, oh, this is it. I know I don't think your true love should be having you in a headlock like that. I don't think that your true boo should be knocking out teeth. I don't think your true divine partner will be taking your car, Jody. Or Yvette. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know if you damn still seeing stars and shit from when your head got knocked between the washer and dryer, but you gotta shake that shit off. Or was you shook too much? I don't know. But as some of you, oh, he let me, bitch, you are bobbing and weave. You turning into Ali. Float like a butterfly. You floating because you seeing certain stars right now, and he done stung your ass like a bee. And masculines, y'all done had some females that's crazy too. Like shorty off a thin line between love and hate. Yeah, she cute, but she beating herself up and she'll fuck around and knock your ass out too. Oh no. Nope. She out here putting oranges and shit in the socks and just what? What? And I tell y'all, the karmics is gonna come back talking about they gonna take themselves out if you don't come back. They talking about they gonna get rid of. You better call 911, sir or ma'am. You sat there and wasted you talking about you about to take yourself out. You just wasted your anytime minutes, just anytime hitting my line talking about what you about to. What? I'm not coming over there. Because if you say you about to take yourself out, why the fuck would I come over there and you could try to take me out? Yeah, I'm calling your mother. I'm calling 911. You talk about you about to do what? Don't call me. Don't call me. You miss your granny, you better go to her grave. Or why you only talking about your granny when you get caught doing certain things? Oh, I bet you do. You keep fucking around, you about to meet her ass too. That's a warning. So you miss your granny. Oh, you miss your granny now that group of dudes done caught up on that money that your ass and took from her. I bet you do. Oh, you miss your family. Oh, it's cold out there in them streets, huh? Little so-and-so that you was staying with got a new boo. You can't lay your head there. I'm not playing with you. You talking about you miss your family. What family, sir? Or ma'am? Because, it's cold out there. Bundle, how they say it's a cold world, bundle up. You better get in shorty's bundles that she was buying. Huh? You ain't bought your kids no damn toy. Now you miss, You miss who? Name, they birthdays, how old they are, and their favorite cartoon. Just name it. Oh, you can't? Then shut your, you don't miss shit. Talking about, oh, it's because you're a father. You just like the motherfucker. You talking about, oh, your father. You didn't became the motherfucker. You ain't beat those. Talking about you fighting demons. Why the fuck would you invite me over here if you knew you was beefing with demons then? Why the fuck would you invite, talking about you been fighting demons? Bitch, I didn't sign up to fight for that. You talking about you fighting demons. Well, you gonna fight them by yourself. Why is there so many around you? Why are there so many attacking? You think I'm trying to get jumped in? Motherfucker, no. I'm a civilian. I'm not. You fighting demons. Oh. Then don't bring that shit over here. That's almost like somebody saying they got some shit and you think you gonna come in and sit. Fuck no. Like that bib, you got bib buzz, you think you gonna bring that shit in my. Fuck no. I'm not. No. You fighting demons, bitch. Fight them, and it look like they winning. It look like you getting beat the fuck up. I'm just saying. Huh? Yeah. I'm just saying. You used to, baby. Are you fighting demons or are you the damn demon? I'm, how they say, a thin line. I'm just saying. Your mother on. Why every time you call me something's going wrong? I'm not, dude. You better hang up on Miss Mary Jane. Oh, because this is where, every time you ask her, bitch, you don't got no good news. You talking about your feet hurt, your throat hurt. Well, stop talking about individuals. Get your ass a Ricola. Get a hose or something. Drink some damn tea and stop gossiping. I'm just talking about, oh, well, so-and-so came and stole. Why the fuck you keep letting them in? You know Charles stole the damn shit last time and pawned it. You acting new. The main people talking shit, Miss Mary Jane, 5 out of 6 of your kids is booked right now. You are not going to, I'm not taking no advice on how to raise my child. Fuck out of here. Nope. Nope. You talking about how, oh, matter, Charles, your dinner is right. Shut up. I'm sorry. Shut it up. Out here acting phony. You seen how Shorty act? You remember? Y'all seen the shit. I didn't even know who that was until it came across my For You. And it was when she was, when they was wilding. Charles, like what? I think you putting something in that food. And that's why I need to tell y'all too. Watch it. Because some of y'all are breaking out the illusion that these people put on you. They've been putting shit in your food, love spells. And you wonder why, like, why the fuck you keep going back? I wouldn't eat. I don't give a damn how good that food look. I'm not eating after. Charles, I would not. I don't give a damn. You a lie. There's some people that you just know not to eat like, you got too much shit going on. He looks like that damn, what's that movie with the little teacup and the motherfuckers was like, y'all know what movie, dang, I can't even think about it. You know that one with a teacup and it was a melanated masculine and the feminine was Caucasian and it was like a, where they ring the little bell and shit and now they back to, no, Charles do not want to be there. That's why when he was in his shit, he was talking big boy shit, wasn't he? Then all of a sudden she come around, Charles, it's like, oh, fuck. He done went back into the trance. Now he just eating there and just trying to give you eye fucking look at you like, trying to wink and shit. Like, Charles, you in there? Put the fork down, motherfucker. That's what it is. That's where them chains is coming from. Y'all out here eating after everybody. Damn, I can't even think of the movie, but it was a big movie. Get Out. That's what it was. Get Out. And Charles need to get his ass out. Yes. Now, he out here. Oh, this is good. And she back there like that. Get. I'm not playing. Why you gotta watch me eat it? That's just some shit that I don't. What you watching me eat the food for? That's like I told y'all, Justin Bieber, he and the shorty he married to, that's not his divine boo. That is a witch. She does rituals. Look that shit up. She been trying to get on him. And he wasn't having it when he was with Selena. Now, guess what? They bought his ass in a sense. Like, we gonna get in that in a little bit, but shorty behind me eating like, what? Breathing like the shorty off of damn Hey Arnold. You know the dude with the glasses that's like, what? Why you fucking keep breathing out your nose over my plate? Get the fuck back. I don't need you. Look all back there rocking my chair and shit. Because you trying to make sure I eat that part of the sandwich that got certain shit in it. I made some special lemonade. Because I seen you put 2 scoops of something. I ain't see you you put 2 scoops of something in that shit. Talking about special. Well, what's this all around the rim? It ain't salt, motherfucker. What is it? Yeah, I'm sorry. That shit just. Your dinner is. Your dinner is ready. Like, let's leave it there. Let me see you take a bite out first. Fuck out of here. Let me see you. We gonna do a plate swap in this motherfucker. How come you always want to eat after me? Fuck no. Let me see you eat. We gonna eat together. I'll make the plates. You're not gonna know who we going. It's gonna be a damn, how they say, the little Russian roulette. It's about to be roulette with these damn plates. Strewn around. Now let me see. Cause why your eye twitching now, huh? Why your ass in a trance can't get off the couch, huh? Oh, why? Got him. I'm just saying, you better stop letting people, whoever's cooking your food, fast food too, if that energy ain't right, you consuming it. And now you wondering why you mad as shit. Y'all letting everybody play in your head. Now, don't talk about my head, because you know I do my free forms. You know I do my free forms, so don't talk no shit. I don't care if it look like Coolio right now. Don't worry about it. This is my favorite stage. But I'm just saying, you wondering why you sat down all happy. You got up, now you feeling like you got baby daddy problems. You don't even got no damn kids. You feeling the person who was doing your damn hair and bundles and shit. Thank you, babies. Thank you, beautiful. But you out here mad as shit. You done got up, listening to Murray, I ain't gonna cry no more. You listening to Monica, knock, knock. Like, who the fuck? Like, that ain't you. You eating after certain shit. Let them play in your head. All that, I tell y'all, even where I wear wigs, I ain't wearing no human shit. I'm wearing synthetic for $500, please. Fuck out of here. And I ain't saying $500. I'm talking about Jeopardy. Motherfucker, I'll put 25 on it. I'll put 50. And my shit is going, I'm not securing it and laying it down. Nope, I'm going to throw that shit on like a fitted and throw it out and put it on the back of my couch when I come in. I do. My divine partner, you going to have to know that, baby. You know that. You gotta like this in its natural form, because I'm taking my shit off in a quick. You gonna think that damn hair came with that cat. I'm trying to tell you. And shake it out. They talking about who's laying on the couch. Let me look at the tag. Oh, that's Josephina. Let me see. Oh, that's Sarah. Shake Sarah out and we'll go. Put that damn... I'm not doing that. Want me to secure the shit? Now I'm seeing stars since Saturday. Fuck no, because the shit's all tight. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Nope. You wondering why your edges ain't growing back because you keep putting on that damn cap. Because you don't want nobody to see your edges. Does that make sense? Your edges is fucked up, but you keep putting that stuff on that's fucking the edges up. Because you don't want nobody to see that you... Let that scalp breathe. Y'all out here playing sexy red, talking about letting other shit breathe. Let the scalp breathe too, baby. Let it. Let it. You got to put some castor oil on that shit. You heard me? But you out here looking like you got a permanent flesh headband because your ass just keeps putting that shit on. Let it breathe. Leave that lace soft. For, how she say, I don't want to say no hands on the knees. Whatever that damn song is, y'all know, I don't listen to it. Y'all got y'all's daughters dancing to it. I ain't going to go there. We going to go there again another time. Talking about let it breathe. Let the scalp breathe. The braids breathe. You had the Meeks in since 20 Mondays ago. Your scalp is just funky. You keep talking about you sick of the bullshit. We sick of that shit that's going up under that scalp. You keep waving around. You got enough nerve to keep swaying it around. Not playing with you. The scalp stinks. The braids are sour. The locks got funk locked in. You keep trying to spray that damn body shit on it. It's not working. It's funky. You gotta let them motherfuckers soak. I'm just saying. You out here sour braids. Talking about, yeah, I had this shit in for 6. You think that's good? You got mildew. And you wonder why your mind is cluttered. It's the mildew, motherfucker. It's seeking through. I'm just saying. So I'm not playing with y'all. Cut it out. Talk about natural. Well, natural don't mean you don't gotta wash that ass. Because we look out in nature and we see the elephants getting in the water, the hippos is in the water, even cats clean that cat up. You talking about natural. Talking about you ain't got chosen ones. If you up, listen, and we gonna get there. And I'm gonna get off of here in a second. But y'all up here fighting for people who don't even know how to wash their ass good. You out here worried about him laying up with the next chick. He was in your house for 3 days with his ass on spool. And your ass, you ain't see, you done hit it around. You done lapped out the same rag, the soap. And I ain't talking about that. You had some good shit. You done had the toothpaste, the scope all out for his ass, and he ain't touched it. And you out here wondering why your shit is B-boxing now. Like, nobody beats the biz. That shit is B-boxing right now. Talking about, oh, you sensitive. I bet you are. No. Susie just needs somebody who's clean, motherfucker. You are not supposed to smell like a fish tray. I don't care. And you better stop eating all them damn crab trays, too. How they say you are what you eat, and you wonder why you smell like seafood. Cut it out. But y'all out here fighting for people. You out here fighting for females who don't even, just got that pissy pee. Just pissy. Just pissy. Pissy. Talking about you ain't go nowhere, so you ain't got to wash no ass. You walk from the bathroom to the refrigerator at least 10 times, motherfucker. We know how traction works. Even a hint of movement, that ass is going to be... I'm just saying. The ass is ass at the end of the day. I don't care how clean you are. Any little sweat, you need to soak that, re-wipe or something. And you got enough nerve to buy more ass when you ain't even figure out the little ass that you had. You didn't get in the creases for that. Now you going... I'm not playing with y'all. You do what you want. Fellas, y'all better stop believing that certain shit's supposed to smell like SeaWorld and know that no. They told you that. You wonder why you got fish allergy now. I'm just saying, sir. Something... If every time they wipe down and have an attitude and you got certain shit hitting you, why that kickback air kicking so fucking hard? I'm just trying to say. They got enough nerve to do that little water that make me. I don't like that song because I think that's a ritual, but she out there splashing water. Did you splash it on your ass while you wasting it back there? And if I see you splashing water back there dancing, I'm going to damn near put some Dove in your hand too. Since we doing it all, let's get these motherfuckers. Rubber ticket we gonna do. I'm just saying. Make you get in that damn water. Why you keep you gonna get off of here. Chosen ones, I gotta get off of here. Because I do got some coaching sessions to do. I love y'all so much. You know I'm going to post this on my YouTube. All right. I will say this, chosen ones. I had some openings. I'm going to add a few extra hours today just because my schedule allows me to. But you already know, starting tomorrow, we back to the regular schedule. All right. So I love you so much. Y'all continue to be great. If you need me, baby, you know how to reach me. All right. Be great.